Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we're gonna take a look at this Swell Shark, which is a mod here for Planet Zoo made by Leaf and Buffzoo, which the fantastic duo that made 99% of all of the fish mod, but in this case they got a little help from Beyond Blue, which I'm not sure if it's a new matter, but I'm pretty sure I have never looked at anything he or she have worked on, so I am very intrigued. The Swell Shark is this very small shark. It lives on reefs, and as you can see here on the picture below and the variation we're looking at right now, it has this bluish, a grayish coloration. It does come in another coloration you see here, which is this redder one. For the game, at least it is gendered. I'm not sure if it is so in actuality, but the females are this grayer color and the males will be redder. Both colorations are very unique and they are definitely different looking compared to most sharks. Again, they are not that big, which also tells them apart. But again, fins alone tells them apart. The body shape there are very, very flat. And yeah, just in general, they are a little bit weird, but in the good way. Let's jump into Zoopedia here, and they are the least considered animal, and the population in the wild is unknown. They live in the Pacific Ocean, so this map clearly doesn't match up. Actually looking for a shark-like fish for a specific habitat. That video went up either tomorrow or yesterday, Wednesday, where I make this beautiful fishy area for my backyard zoo. So I just wanted something there. So they do live in the corals, basically from here to here, basically. They are an aquatic animal, of course. They only need 1 square meter of land, and that's because the game need at least 1 square meter for some reason, and 1 of water, so you can luckily get a lot of them in there. And also, if you want multiple fish, you want a real deep aquarium, but don't want a lot of space, not a wide one. This is perfect. They live in places from 0 to 42 degrees Celsius. Again, the oceans are probably cold, but yeah. Grade 2 fins, above 4 feet 95, which is a meter and a half-ish. Groups is up to 100, male, female, doesn't matter. Dominance unknown. They are polyamorous, confident around humans, and guests should not enter their habitat. Again, it wouldn't matter in real life because they probably wouldn't jump out of the water to attack people. But in this case, yeah, I see, because they go on land in the game. They are about 34-inch long, which would be, I guess, roughly a meter. So yeah, they are still, like, they are not small fish. They are still big, but compared to sharks, they are not the biggest predator out there. Live for around 20 years and will weigh around 15 pounds. Very roughly like 7 kilos. Reach sexual maturity at age 10 and can reproduce until they die. So it's only half their life. Will give between 2 and 7 offsprings every year and be pregnant for 3 months. Should be very easy to get to reproduce in captivity. Keep in mind that the mothers actually cheated a little bit with the code, so they stay in water as much as possible. So if you're having issue with your fishies, and that's actually a lot of the fish mods, I go in here. Let me just show you. I go in here and go down here. Make sure I pick it doesn't really matter which animal because it does it with anything in the habitat. Box all animal and then unbox, because then it moves them all up on land. And then if they need to give birth, they will give birth. If they need to mate, they will mate. Because otherwise you will have a female just swimming around with offspring imminent and never really give birth. It doesn't seem like we got any babies this time, but it's just, if you have issues with it, it may be the way to go. Anyway, we're gonna jump back to Supedia. We have some enrichment here. We have the sprinkler, small balls, water jet, blood scent marker, rubber doggy, and the mud bath. Yeah, again, a lot of these things need to be on land, so it will direct them on land to use them, which I do not like. So I will probably try to hide the doggy and the balls, and that's it. Again, the same with the food enrichment. Underwater theme there, perfect. Like a frozen fish would make sense if you could drop them like we have the ice block you can flood in water. If you could do that with the fish in ice, that would be perfect. But in case here they need to be on land, so it doesn't make sense. Same with the restrained feaster and the frozen blood pumpkin. However, you can make a backstage area where you place it to keep them happy. But the guests will not see the fishies go on land. No interspecies enrichment. I really didn't count on any. So once again, we have this female color, the grayer one. And then we have... Well, you are a little high in the water. Do we have one a little lower? No, that's females, all of them. Apparently we need to go up here. Okay, so this is the male. Well, you have the male group up here, apparently. Here they are. Let's just... Oh, you choose to dive, thank you. Dive quite straight down, which looks good, actually. Let's stop the time here and turn the sun a little bit so we can see it all. It is quite beautiful. We have that shine there, which I really enjoy. I think it's much personal if you want them to look very, very shiny or not shiny. I do like them shiny. Because fish look like the scales on most fish or fish adjacent species would look shiny on land, but not necessarily on underwater. I just feel like when you are out here, like to make them point out a little more when you can see the shine, it makes them stick out, especially when you have these where some of them are really discreet in color. Unless, of course, you have a really colorful background, they will not stick out on their own, so it makes sense. I think all of these scales are painted on. I don't think there's any bumps or anything. I think it's really, really flat, the surface, but it doesn't matter because it's painted very, very well. Here, the small details of the wrinkles around the fins. These lines here with the lighter spots I really like. And then, of course, all of the spotting. And this... Like, spotting on these sharks are really unique. So you have the lighter spots, the darker spots, the smaller, darker spots, and yeah, just all kinds of prints on top of each other, which I really like. Like, these are beautiful. A lot's going on. It's just the color scheme that makes them really discreet in color. But again, if you are a predator, you don't want your food to see you if they don't need to. Have all the teeth in there. It so far looks good. And I really don't think I have anything bad to say about it. It is, of course, an Eximod. You can see that on the bubbles. That's one of the things they are able to do with the Exi. If you also want another close-up of the female, which, again, over here... the eye color actually also seems to be different. And it's not just gray. Again, we have some green in here, we have some brown in here, we have a little bit of yellow also. So it's not like they are just a gray color. Again, we have a lot of going on with different patterns, light ring around here, spots and other spots and different spots. And yeah, overall they're beautiful. And what I find really important with these guys is that they look good from underneath. Like, imagine just if you can make the tunnel system work, just go in and have this feeling. Okay, that was a little jingy. But besides that, it was beautiful. We also have the babies here, which I don't think we will have a lot to talk about. They are most likely the same, just smaller. And yeah, they seem to be the same as the adult model, just smaller. But again, it's how, like, a lot of underwater animals need to be born done, because that's pretty much when they should be able to take care of themselves. And some sharks do actually take care of their offspring for a little while at least. But they need to, like, be able to protect yourself, like, get out of the way, do a lot of things where animals on land, like a lot of babies, like guinea pigs, they are not even done. They don't have fingers or eyes or anything. Like, these are born done. They just need to grow, basically. So yeah, they are so beautiful. Real good job, guys. But I didn't expect anything less, I must say. So yeah, another good mat, and I know some of you will love it and some of you will hate it, and that's totally okay. So guys, as always, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. Really hope to see you again. I'll then it goes below or in the next video. Bye guys.